Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Danielle. Today we're going to do another variation of couch yoga. And today I actually have a couch and I also have an ottoman. And I'm going to do everything on the ottoman so that you get a side view of our couch variations, okay? And again, you know, if you're not comfortable practicing on your couch, you can do this against the wall. And also, you don't even have to use it. It's just a nice fun variation for us to do together, okay? So we're going to start on the ground. And we're gonna stay here the whole time, okay? So we're gonna get nice and comfortable on the ground here. And we're gonna bring the soles of our feet together, knees out nice and wide. Sitting up nice and tall. Good, roll your shoulders back just a few times. Good, maybe even circle your head. Good, just working out any little kinks here and just getting adjusted, coming into your body. And then we're going to slowly just fold forward, okay? So in this pose, you know, we want to kind of come inward here. So turn your focus in towards your center. Arms can stay in towards your body if you want them close, or you can extend your arms out. Again, wherever you feel like you're going to relax the most, okay? Don't worry how far down you are. I just want you to relax your head so that you're releasing your traps and any tension in the head, neck, and shoulders. And slowly start to close your eyes. Start to find the rhythm of your breath. And turn, you know, your focus towards the center of your chest, towards your heart center. Let your heartbeat vibrate through your whole body as you find the rhythm of your breath. I'd like to do a lot of full body movement here so we, you know, feel pretty good with our practice. But we are going to focus on this heart center today. Okay, so anytime, you know, you're having a hard time finding the rhythm of your breath, just send your focus there. And again, feel that and find that heartbeat vibrate through your body. And don't forget to breathe in between your shoulder blades, through the back body as well. Good, just a few more deep breaths here. And then on your next inhale, we'll slowly rise up to come up to seated. Good, blinking your eyes open, we'll reach our arms up over our head and exhaling hands at your heart center. Inhaling, arms reach up over your head. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. One more time. Inhaling, arms reach up over your head. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Good. Roll your shoulders back here. Good. Bring your sternum, your chest up towards your thumbs. Okay. See if you can relax your elbows down. Okay. And then from here, we're just going to twist from side to side. Okay. And again, try not to let your arms twist. Okay. You want to twist from your spine, from your belly button up. Okay. So belly button in, twisting to the right. Good, and it might be a small movement, and then we'll slowly twist to the left. And we'll do this about 3 times in each direction. Just moving nice and slow, getting the core to activate, and feeling again where the spine and the twist is coming from. Not from the shoulders. It's easy to do that. We'll add the shoulders in, I promise. Good, okay, one more on each side. And then we'll slowly come back to the center, adding our arms in. Arms reach up over your head, twisting to the right. So left hand's gonna come across maybe to your ankle or your knee. Right hand's gonna reach back towards the ground, the wall, or your couch, okay? So you're gonna place your hand on the couch to help kind of use it to help lift you, to twist you a little bit more. Maybe look over your right shoulder if that feels okay. Breathing deeply here. Good, slowly releasing, arms back up over your head. Exhaling, twisting to the other side. So right hand comes across, again, knee, ankle, anywhere in between. Left hand will come onto the ground, the wall, the couch. Good, maybe looking over the left shoulder, twisting. releasing arms back up over your head. Let's do that one more time. It just feels so good, okay? So left hand comes across, twisting. Good, maybe you go a little bit deeper this time, maybe you don't, okay? But just kind of working out the twist here, getting the spine to react and lighten up, lift up. Good. Inhaling arms up over your head and switching sides. Right hand comes across, twisting. Good, releasing arms back up over your head. Exhaling hands at your heart center. Good, bringing your legs together. We're gonna make our way into tabletop. Okay. So coming onto hands and knees, take your time. Hands will be under your shoulders, knees under your hips. And we'll move in and out of cat and cow here, okay? So arching your back. Exhaling, rounding your spine, cat. So inhaling cow. Exhaling cat. One more time, just like that. Inhaling cow. Exhaling cat. Okay, and we're gonna add the variation on the couch, okay? So I'm gonna walk my knees up, okay? And I'm gonna bring my arms and my hands on the couch here, okay? And again, you know, all the rules kind of still the same apply here, okay? So knees are still gonna be stacked under the hips. We're gonna lower down onto our forearms. Hands can stay separated or you can interlace your hands, okay? And then just double check to make sure, again, those elbows are under your shoulders, okay? So they're replacing your hands here. Toes can be tucked under or pointed back behind you. And then we'll move through a round of cat and cow here. So arching your back, lifting up, looking up, and then exhaling, rounding your spine. Cow. So inhaling, cow. Exhaling, cat. Just shifting and moving in and out of cat and cow at your own pace. And really trying to get into that upper back in between the shoulder blades. So again, remembering the heart center, focusing through your chest and then the back of your chest, in between those shoulder blades, the upper back. Good. Okay, good. And then we're gonna add on here, okay? So we're gonna come back into this neutral tabletop variation on the couch, okay? We're gonna hover our knees up off the mat. So toes tuck under and then slowly lift your knees up, okay? Yeah, and then just lower them back down. Okay, you're welcome to do those variations each time, okay? So you're gonna hover the knees up, or maybe this time you straighten the legs, meaning you walk your feet back, coming into plank on the couch. Good. Breathe here. Woo, it's a lot harder than it looks, okay? So again, you can always keep your knees lower. You can just hover the knees up, okay? Good, let's lower the knees back down, and then we're gonna come into child's pose. Big toes together, okay? Knees can go out nice and wide. You'll release your hands, open your arms out a little bit wider here, so about shoulder distance, okay? And then you're gonna shift your hips back, coming into child's pose with your arms up, or elevated. Okay. Good, and remember child's pose does not have to look like this. It can also be your hips up a little bit higher, okay, and you're lowering down like this. Okay, so it looks like a tabletop. Maybe your head's even on the couch, okay? Yeah, that feels good too, okay? Just bringing your head below your heart, below your hips as best you can. Good. So lots of ways to kind of move into this variation. Good, don't worry, we're gonna have about 3 times to do this so you can gradually increase the stretch, okay? Good. Inhaling, shift forward. Okay. We're gonna set ourselves up again. So I moved quite a bit. So I'm gonna bring my knees again under my hips. I'm gonna lower down onto my forearms. Elbows under the knees. Good. Coming into that plank variation. So again, knees can just hover in your tabletop. Okay. You can walk your feet back, straightening your legs. Plank pose. Okay. On your forearms, or again, knees can be lower here. Just finding the abdominal strength, core kicking in. Exhaling, releasing your knees down, and again, child's pose. Okay, any variation. Hips up high, hips low. This time I'm gonna bring my hands to the base of my neck. So I'm gonna bend my elbows and bring my hands back. I'm gonna walk my elbows forward so I get a nice little stretch through my tricep, under my armpit. Good, even through my chest a little bit. again, remember, you know, if the flexion in your knees are not accessible to you, just keep your hips up high, walk your knees back, okay? And then just drop your head, drop your chest, okay? And coming into that same stretch. Good. Inhaling slowly, come on up, go slow. Okay, here's our last round of our planks, okay? Good, and again, any variation, y'all, okay? Just be proud of where you're at, okay? We're having fun in our couch yoga class, okay? Good, okay, nice strong breath. Knees lift up, legs straighten maybe. Maybe they just hover, but finding this core connection, really using your arms here. Good, stay for 2 more deep breaths. Now that we're feeling a little bit warmed up, inhaling in, exhaling out. 1 more, inhaling in. Exhaling out. Good, lowering down onto your knees. And again, child's pose variation. Lots of ways to move into this. Arms can be separated. Arms can stay straight. You can bend your elbows, hands behind your head. You can walk those elbows up a little bit more. Got a few more deep breaths. Good, and I'm just gonna demo, you know, the other variation with your hips up higher. Good. Good, okay. Slowly release again. Okay, take your time, walk those knees up, okay? And then we're gonna make our way into legs up the couch. Okay, so this is really great, so you get to see this, okay? So you're gonna bring your hips really close to the edge of your couch or the wall, okay? So hips are gonna come up nice and close, and then take your time. You can lower down onto your elbows and forearms, and then gently just swing your legs around, and then you might have to kind of scooch your hips to get nice and centered here, okay? This is the hardest part, so really look at like where your hips are, make sure you're nice and straight in one long line here, and then we'll just drape the legs over the couch, okay? So if your hips move, if there's a little bit of space, don't worry about it, okay? So again, legs may be straight, depending on the height of your couch, okay? They may be really bent, and then again, if you're against the wall, your legs will be straight here, okay? Good, from here, let's go ahead and bring one hand onto the heart, one hand onto the navel, and we'll start to find that rhythm of the breath again. Breathing into your hands. Really filling up breath with your whole body, through your whole body. Okay, let's stay for 2 more deep breaths here. Slowly, we're going to lower our arms down. Okay, we're going to bring the soles of our feet together, knees out nice and wide. Okay, so if your legs are straight, soles of the feet together, knees out nice and wide. Okay, and you're just going to drape your legs over the couch. Okay, and then you can see here, you know, my legs are nice and relaxed. My feet can be together or they can be separated, whatever feels best. Okay, for your body. Don't worry too much. It does not have to look perfect. I just want you to find this release in your hip flexors, in the low back, and feeling the spine nice and long, okay? We're gonna bring our arms into cactus arms, okay? So we can still, again, keep continuing focusing on that heart center. So as we're breathing here, not only breathe through the front part of your chest, but also breathe through the back body, okay? Feel expansive here, all while coming into a hip opener as well, okay? So hips are opening up, chest is open, breath is moving freely. Good, let's stay for 2 more deep breaths. And arms are going to slowly move down by your sides. They're going to help bring your legs together. Okay, so knees will be bent. Coming into figure 4 glute stretch. Right ankle will cross up and over the left knee, okay? And then energetically press that right knee away, okay? And you can also use your hand to press into your femur bone to help kind of press your knee away, okay? And this is, you know, an energy that you want to find internally, okay, so that you're not physically pressing your knee away all the time, okay? You can find that resistance in your own body, okay? It just requires a lot of concentration on what muscles to use to help engage to press your knee back, okay? Or again, hand can be on your leg here as well, okay? Good. And you're welcome to stay here, okay? Or you can start to slowly interlace your hands around that left hamstring, coming into the figure 4 folding stretch here, okay? Good. I'm going to relax my left leg onto the couch, okay? So it's a little more like restorative. However, I'm still energetically pressing this right knee away internally, or again, you can use your arm to kind of help guide it back, okay? But don't force anything, you know, just be mindful of that right knee. Flex through your right foot so you stay in this nice traction here, protecting the knee joint. Good, a few more deep breaths. Oh, I do want to stay here forever though. Okay, great. And then from here, we'll release the hands, okay? I'm going to re-bring my left leg back over the couch a little bit more, okay? And then I'm going to bring this right knee into my chest if I can. And again, you can always adjust by shifting your hips back a little bit farther. And I'm going to reach my right leg up towards the sky, and I'm going to interlace my hands behind my hamstring. So if your hamstrings are really tight, you may not be able to, you know, kind of come into this hamstring stretch, but I think everyone should be able to, okay? Or challenge yourself too. Good, and then let's just flex and point through our ankle and our foot here, okay. Sometimes if you're doing this against the wall, it's a little bit harder, okay? So you might have to kind of shift your hips farther away. That's the only reason why I say that. But if you're doing this on the couch, you should be able to bring your leg off of the couch just a little bit. Or if not, you can just keep it pressing here and practice just flexing and pointing your foot. Okay, great. Go ahead and release. Actually, let's shake the right leg, and then we're going to release it down. And then we'll switch sides, okay? Left ankle crosses up and over your right knee, energetically pressing that left knee away, or again, or using your hand to press not into your knee, but into your femur bone, okay? So we want to kind of move where the rotation's coming from. It's coming from the hip, not the knee, okay? Find that muscle, it's really small, that rotation to keep there. Or again, we'll interlace the hands around the right hamstring for the figure 4 glute stretch. Okay, so any variation, and again, you can relax your heel down, rest it against the wall, or again onto the couch. Good, a few more deep breaths. Slowly release your hands, and then bring that right leg back over the couch, and then we'll extend the left leg up towards the sky. And I'm going to interlace my hands. Again, you don't have to, and then we'll just flex and point through our ankle. And again, if you're not holding, you can kind of rest your leg and do the same thing, but really practice straightening the knee, okay? So you want to really stretch behind the back of the leg. I want this to be a little bit of a hamstring stretch, as well as strengthening the ankles and the feet. Good. Okay, great. Okay, give that leg a little shake. Okay, then we'll release the left leg all the way down. Okay, good. We'll fold the knees into the chest now. Okay, and then we're going to come into a little twist. Okay, so you're gonna let your feet slide against the couch. Okay, and then my feet are gonna come off of it here, but I'm gonna keep my knees in really close. So my hope is that your feet are still connected to the back of the couch, and then we're going to twist by reaching our arms out to the side. Ooh. Feeling again that nice chest opener, Good. Maybe even more of a stretch through the left shoulder. Right hand can come onto your knees if you'd like. Good. Just keeping really compact here though. Okay, good. And then we'll slowly release. Okay, bringing your feet back in, and then we'll switch to the other side. So again, let your feet touch the bottom of your couch here. Drop your knees, and then slowly reach your arms out nice and wide. And again, a hand can come on top of your knees if you'd like. Thinking about this as chest opening as well as twisting. Okay, and then we'll slowly slide back up, nice and slow. Oh. Good. Pause for a moment here. Good, and then we're gonna slowly roll onto our side, okay, and come on up to the seated position against the couch. Okay, so come on up nice and slow. And since we've been down on the ground for a while, make sure your head is the last thing that comes up. Okay, great. So same thing, okay, you wanna get your hips really close to the edge of your couch, okay? And we wanna use the couch as a prop, okay, for our yoga practice. So we're not, relaxing, slumping into the couch, okay? So think of the couch as helping you lift your spine up nice and tall, okay? So maybe you're not actually pressing into it, but you're lifting a little bit away. So you're finding, again, that slight engagement here, okay? We're gonna bring our hands onto our knees. Let's join our thumb and our pointer finger to touch. Again, palms can be down or up. Roll your shoulders back and slowly just start to close your eyes. And again, just finding that slight little lift away from the couch. You don't have to be too far pitched forward. You still want to roll your shoulders back, have your shoulders stacked on top of your hips as best you can. Gently bringing your hands together at your heart center. Take a moment just to acknowledge and recognize and notice how you feel right now versus when you first started. And slowly just begin to smile in honor of your practice. Namaste, go in peace everyone, Shanti. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed Couch Yoga number 3. We'll see you guys later. Bye.